Hello, my beautiful friends. I wanted to do a get ready with me while trying out new makeup that I got in PR. Yes, I think this is all the makeup that I got in PR. I don't think I bought anything this time. But I wanted to sit down and do a full face of new makeup that I got in PR and talk to you guys about my week. So let's get started. So we're gonna start off with the eyes. ColourPop was so gracious to send me their Precious Metal collection. I literally had no idea I was getting this, and when I got it, I was like, oh shit. Like, I was surprised because this palette truly is beautiful. It really is beautiful. The formula in here really took me by surprise. Like, it really took me by surprise by how gorgeous it is. Of course, in ColourPop fashion, they have pressed glitters that I wish they would just get rid of, but they have not yet. But here we are, and I do just kind of want to play with like a beautiful eye look with this. I love that the way they laid it out too. You can literally just go down the row to create a really easy, effortless eye look. Could I say that any slower? So that's what we're gonna do today. They also sent over their Jelly Much shadows. Now, they're Jelly Much shadows. I used to be obsessed with these. I used to be obsessed with these, but I stopped liking these because they eventually turned into rocks. And I think the reason why they turned into rocks is because I did not keep this. And this actually says on here to keep me to lock in the magic. So that is what I'm going to do. But here are just like a few of the swatches. Like, look at how gorgeous that is. Like, I will say their Jelly Much shadow formula is incredible. It's like their Super Shock shadow, but creamier, butterier. Is that a term? It is today. It's just really nice. It's a really like nice high shine formula. So I kind of want to play with these. We have 6 different shades to choose from. We have like a bronze shade, a copper shade, a silver shade, gold shade. I think this is rose gold. Rose gold. Oh yeah, rose gold shade. Ooh, that's pretty. That's pretty. And then like a metallic like metal shade right here. Let me swatch this one too. So I think I want to play with a gold shade because I just am feeling a gold look right now. So let's see how this looks. Oh wow. Okay, yeah. Yep, we're gonna have to play with this. So we're just gonna go ahead and dive right on in. So I don't know if you guys follow me on social media. If you don't, well, why not? We should be friends. Come be my friend on social media. It's Allie Dawson 89 everywhere except for YouTube. It's just Allie Dawson. But come follow me on all my other social media platforms. I do post over there. Surprisingly, I do. It'd be nice to have you guys over there. So my friend, I'm sure you guys have heard of her. Her name is Angelica Neekfist. She actually came down to see me this weekend because when we did the Creator and Friend trip back in, oh wow, my hand is full of glitter. We did the Creator and Friend trip back in April. You know, we stayed in the same house, but surprisingly enough, we really didn't get a chance to really hang out because even though you're in the same house, there's like 38 other people to talk to interact to. And her and I were placed on completely different floors. I'm going to go into the shade called Down to Earth because I love a good matte with glitter in it. And I love ColourPop. It's my favorite. So we were on different floors all the time. I was on the 3rd floor, aka the old people floor. And I say the old people floor, and I'm not kidding, because we were all like pretty much in our 30s, except for Betty G, and I think is the only one that wasn't. And we all like to go to bed early. We don't like loud noises. We're early risers. We get up at 6 a.m. So we were like considered the old people floor. That's what we classified ourselves, and we loved it. Now Angelica was on the 1st floor, so that means that I rarely saw her. So we were talking a lot on Marco Polo, and I was like, hey, I never really got a chance to see you and hang out with you, you know. And she's like, well, why don't I just come down to you? And I was like, let's just make a girls trip out of it, because I have not had a girls trip since my best friend and I went to St. Augustine like almost 3 years ago. Was the last time I actually had like a girls trip. Unless you consider me going to Ofra with Paige, and that's my other last girl trip. So it's been a while. So she decided to come down, and she got a hotel, which I stayed with her. And she flew in Thursday night, and at first we thought she wasn't going to make it in because her flights were getting delayed by hours and hours. At one point said she wasn't going to arrive until like 4 o'clock in the morning, but she was actually able to get on a different flight and get here a little after midnight, which was really nice. So me and Corey picked her up at the airport, and then over to the hotel. We checked in, but then her and I stayed up talking until like 3 something in the morning, like literally 3 something in the morning. And we had to get up early because we had tickets to go to Volcano Bay. So we had to get up early, but we were just sitting here just talking and catching up and like, you know, getting to just really get to like have some one-on-one, which was actually really, really nice. So we set the alarm. After finally falling asleep, we get up and we actually go to Volcano Bay. Now, I've been to Volcano Bay so many times. It's one of my favorite water parks. Even though like I work at Disney, I'm a Disney adult to and through. Like my whole life has been involved around Disney. I really do prefer Volcano Bay's water park over Disney just because it's a little bit more adult. It's more fun adult rides, and it's just a lot of fun. So I took her to Volcano Bay. So it was our first time going there, and I was like really, really shocked because it is, you know, it was May 10th and it was Mother's Day weekend, and I truly thought that Volcano Bay was going to be packed, like absolutely packed. Surprisingly, it wasn't. It was not packed. We were able to do every single ride that we wanted to do fairly quickly, which we were both super shocked about, but also at the same time really, really happy about because, again, we just didn't know how the atmosphere was going to be. Is it going to be super crowded? Is it not going to be crowded? It was really nice to know that we can pretty much get in and do everything we wanted to do. I'm going to take the shade called Feel the Chemistry right here to kind of softly buff that out. But we had a great time. We were having a great time. We were enjoying sitting on our chair. We brought our books to read, but we ended up never reading our books just because we just didn't have the time. And then at one point we were going to go do this water slide. But as we were walking, there's this like wave pool, like the main wave pool right by the volcano, where people just hang out in the whole time. And they were like blowing on their thing, being like, out of the pool, out of the pool. And we were like going, what's going on? You know, and I know that ducks like to swim in the water there, but I didn't think it was ducks because they had everybody get out of the water. And at this point, it's like 4 o'clock, and the water park closed at like 6 o'clock. And we believe that a kid pooped in the pool because a lifeguard had to get in there with a whole chemical bucket, a scooper, gloves, and he was scooping up some turds because you can clearly see it popping up in the freaking like mesh net that he had. And I was like, oh my God, a kid pooped in the pool. I guess the first time I've seen that in a hot minute. And I was like, I feel like I can't say that word because a lot of y'all gave me crap in my stash for how many times I say hot minute. Listen, I didn't realize I said it too much. Sorry. But now I feel like I can't say it. I feel like y'all are going to yell at me for saying it. But anyway, I have not seen that in a very, very long time. So it was actually quite shocking. And they had to go and shock the pool and stuff. So it took a while for that to reopen. But we ended up just going to the bar and hanging out at the bar for a while. Now, this is a little, not lame, because it's not lame, but it's, I guess, flattering. But while we were there were these guys that came over and started hitting on Angelica and I as we were, so they were just enjoying our time. Like, we were literally just talking about, I couldn't even tell you what we were talking about at that time. Really couldn't even tell you. They came over and they started, like, hitting on us, and I'm not gonna lie, it was a little flattering. I was very well making it known that I am a married woman. So Angelica, we were not trying to hide the fact that we were married women, but it felt nice. It felt nice being hit on by these guys. Now, one kind of looked like Bradley Cooper, and one was, you could tell, like, definitely 10 years younger than me. Like, he looked young, and I was like, oh my God. But the way that they were, like, hitting on us was a little funny because I'm going to go into this gold shade right here. I feel like this would be really, really pretty. But the way that he was hitting on us was like, they were trying to, like, I guess, like, brag about their finances. And Angelica and I were like, that's not a way to, like, get our attention. Even if I was single, like, that's not a way to get my attention, is like bragging about your finances, because I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about your finances. And I could tell, like, this is, I feel like how they kind of pick up chicks is using, like, a finance line. Oh, yeah, I own rental properties, so I don't have to work. I'm like, I don't care. But it needless to say, you know, it made for a great laugh between me and her. Like, we were just having a good time. And then we left Volcano Bay and ended up going to Disney Springs. And when we went to Disney Springs, I literally was like, you gotta be kidding me. Because I did not know that while we were there, Glow Recipe was having a pop-up event. Like, literally having a pop-up event at the Sephora. And I was like, what? Like, what are the odds that Glow Recipe was having a pop-up event at Disney Springs while both Angelica and I were there? It was like cool because, like, they were trying to advertise their new, like, sunscreen, like, bombing stick that they had. And they were, like, doing a virtual queue where you can, like, get in line to sign up to try to win, like, a free prize. I think the free prize was, like, a water bottle / fanny pack / like, a little bracelet. I don't think they were actually giving away the sticks, which I feel like they should have, because they were doing like a ring toss around the sticks. So I feel like they should have been giving that away, but they weren't. And then like, you could also bypass the line if you went ahead and purchased anything from Glow Recipe. You can bypass the line. That is really pretty. I'm gonna go into the shade right here called Polished. Just like a simple like neutral eye look. Maybe I shouldn't do polish. Maybe I should do silver. Spice it up. I think I'll go into this one then. Palladium? I don't know how to say that. Anyway, you can literally bypass the line if you went inside and bought some Glow Recipe stuff. And I was like tempted to, because I thought they were giving away like free stuff, like free like Glow Recipe products, but it was just like free like kind of merch stuff. So I ended up not doing it. But we were just both kind of laughing, because like we just genuinely did not expect to go there, and then wow, that's gorgeous, run into Glow Recipe. Like we just had no idea. So we ended up just kind of bypassing it. We kind of looked at it, said that's kind of cool. Wasn't expecting to see something like that there. You know, it just really kind of took me by surprise. But we didn't stay for the event. We ended up just going to go have dinner at Summer House on the Lake. Really, really nice restaurant. I really like that restaurant over at Disney Springs. Super nice. If you ever have a chance to go, you guys should go. I like how this is turning out. It's really, really pretty. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, before I finish my story, I'm just going to go ahead and throw on some lashes. But take the shade called Let's Do It, this black shade right here. And I'm going to line that against my waterline so I can put my fake lashes with that. But yeah, we ended up going to Summer House on the Lake, and while we were eating, I started to get super tired because we had been out in the sun all day, and you know, we were enjoying a little bit of adult libations while we were there. So after we left the Summer House on the Lake, we ended up just walking back to the resort, and this time we ended up not staying up late. Surprisingly enough, we did not stay up late because I think we were both super exhausted. So we ended up actually passing out before midnight. And we didn't wake up until 9 a.m. the next day. And I was so shocked because I have not slept till 9 a.m. Couldn't tell you the last time I've ever done that. It's been a long time. All right, let me quickly do my other eye off camera. I'll be right back. Okay, so originally I was going to go put on some false lashes. I was going to go in with the Ardell like half and half, because I've really been liking like half lashes lately. But I just got sent in PR, and I'm kind of shocked that I did because I just didn't expect it. But Polite Society sent me their greatest lashes of all time mascara. This is the Longwear Volume, Lift, and Length Mascara. No smoke and mirrors here. Results are so amazing they were shot with an iPhone. 360 grab and lift bristles. So it says, go ahead and gloat about your insanely thick, luscious, long, gravity-defying lashes. This long-wearing, mega volumizing mascara serves straight up lift and curl without ever making your lashes look clumpy or weighted down. And I've been wearing this for a couple days. I got this a couple days ago, and I like wearing it by itself with no makeup on. But now that I'm actually putting this on top of makeup, I was like, dang, I actually kind of look like how my eyes look with it, because it is still lifting, is still separating, and actually looks really nice. Like normally I do like a heavy eye like this. I like to wear falsies to help to accentuate the eye look, but I kind of like how it looks with just the mascara. That says a lot. That says a lot, because typically I am not one to do that. Typically I am like wanting to completely put on a false lash, but I really am kind of enjoying this. This is a really nice mascara, nice big thick applicator. And then the bristles itself is actually nice and thin, and it really just kind of gets in here and it lifts every lash. It's not wet, which I really appreciate. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't pull. It's actually like grabbing each lash. I am actually really liking this mascara. Okay, cool. We're going to keep playing with this. So moving on to the face. So It Cosmetics sent me over their brand new CC cream. So it says your skin but better CC cream plus natural matte. So it says, hi Allie, we're so excited to share that the #1 SPF foundation in America is now matte, perfect for oily skin. Introducing the new CC Plus Natural Matte SPF 40. We can't wait for you to try our newest innovation. To complete your makeup routine, we've also included the Heavenly Luxe Complexion Brush #7 as the perfect CC applicator and confidence in a serum gloss. More product information can be found in the back. That is so freaking cool. Like I said, I had no idea that this was now going to be available on matte, and they sent it to me. So I had the shade called Light, Cool, and Neutral. I feel like I'm going to go a little bit more neutral possibly, because I am still really sunburnt from my time with Angelica being here. So we are just going to try this out. I remember I tried this a long time ago, but I don't remember my thoughts on it. But now they have a matte version, so I feel like I'm really going to like that. So I'm actually just going to go in with my Milk makeup right here. Just going to quickly throw this on the face. But anyway, back to my story. So on Sunday, we woke up and we didn't get up until, like I said, 9. And we went downstairs, got some coffee. I got an energy drink and got some breakfast. And then we decided to go to the pool and like lay out at the pool because we're just going to have a chill day because we're meeting up with Rachel later on. Betty Jean couldn't make it because she was actually in Colorado. So we're meeting up with Betty Jean. We're meeting up with Rachel later on to go to Barnes & Noble's because Angelica has never been to Barnes & Noble's before, and then go to Disney Springs. So we went to the pool. And I'm so excited to try this, by the way. I'm so excited. So we went to the pool, and we were just sitting there in our seats. I hope this is a good shade. We'll find out. And I'm going to try this complexion brush. I don't like foundation brushes. I never have. But this is supposed to be the #1 complexion brush for your face and concealer. So we're going to try this out. So anyway, so we went down to the pool, and, you know, I'm currently reading the Bridgerton series right now because I am so excited for season 3 to start. So I'm reading the book, and it is hot. I mean, like, it is absolutely hot outside. So we were probably like reading for a good like 10 to 15 minutes before we were like, oh my God, we got to get in the water. It's so insanely hot. And I made sure to really put in my SPF because I think I talked about this a long time ago, but I went to the dermatologist recently because I have some moles that were really concerning. I did, because you guys talking about the cosmetic stuff. I have moles that were concerning. So I've been taking my skin health very, very, very seriously. And I apply sunscreen like crazy. Okay. So we went to the pool and we're sitting there, and since we're at a resort, they have a cocktail server that comes by and asks if you want anything to eat or drink. So of course we're on vacation, so we just order a couple cocktails, and we are just, you know, sitting there in the water. Angelica's doing a couple photo shoot. I join in because she has a new like Glow Recipe foundation stick, or she has a new Glow Recipe like sunscreen stick, so I want to try it. And I tag Glow Recipe because I'm like, no shame, I love the brand, and I'm like, hello, pay attention to me. Okay, surprisingly, the brush is working out kind of nicely. I'm actually a little shocked. I did not think I was going to like that, but it actually is working out nicely. I'm just going to kind of tap over it with my sponge. And I feel like I look a little bit too light for this complexion, but hopefully it's going to kind of tone down a little bit. But anyway, so we have the cocktail server going by, and like so we get a couple drinks, and we're just enjoying it, doing some like little bit of content in the water. And then these two ladies came up and said, oh, what part of Michigan are you from? Because if you guys don't know, I have a Michigan State tattoo on the back of my arm. And the reason why I have this tattoo is because a couple years ago, my best friend Jenna, she was in hospice, and me and Corey drove up to Michigan to say our goodbyes to her because we knew that was going to be the last time that we ever would see her. So we decided to do something special for her, me and all of her best friends. We went to the tattoo shop, and we all got the Michigan State tattoo on the back of our arm with a purple heart. I would say like almost in the center, but it's actually kind of almost to where Detroit was, and that's where Jenna was at. She's not from Detroit. She's from, I think, Pontiac, right next door, like right next to it. So I look so ghostly pale. Oh my God. So we decided to get that. I decided to get that tattoo. So I've had it for a very long time, and so I always forget that I have it. So they asked me what part of Michigan I was from because they were also from Michigan. And they were from Grand Rapids, and so they thought it was really cool. They found someone else from Michigan, and they said they never saw anyone with a Michigan State tattoo. And I said, well, I guess there's a first. And I just kind of explained that, oh, no, it's for my friend that passed away of cancer. And they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I have to say, so far, this is actually laying down rather nicely. Like, it already is matte. Like, do you guys see it's already like matte? And it's laying down nicely. I'm not seeing it separate. I'm not seeing it lift. I'm not seeing it sitting into any fine lines or wrinkles. And surprisingly, this brush laid this down nicely. I did not know what to expect. I have tried other foundation brushes out there, and I've never liked them. So for me, this is kind of like a shock that I like it. Oh, okay. So I'm going to go in with the Salt New York concealer. So I've just really been into this concealer recently. So so the ladies were like, oh, you know, that's so sorry to hear about your friend. I'm going to actually use this little side because why not? And I said, no, it's okay. Like, you know, it's been... I want to say it's been 7 years since she's passed. It's just gotten easier to talk about it at this point, you know what I mean? So they're like, well, we're so sorry to bother you. And I was like, oh, no, it's okay. And I was like, I thought you guys were originally coming over to cheers us. And they said, oh, well, let's cheers. And from that point on, we just started talking to them. They were both 51 years old. They were here on a girls' trip, like a Mother's Day weekend, because their kids are grown and they just wanted to have a good time. And we ended up hanging out with them from like 10:30 all the way to like 4:30, and we were having a great time. I mean, like we were having drinks after drinks, and we were sharing food. Like these ladies were freaking amazing. And at one point, there was these two younger girls that were sitting in a chair watching us, and they came over and they were like, I just want to say that we absolutely love your guys' energy right now. Like we saw how you guys just kind of met and are just having a great time. They go, we love your energy. And we were like, come on in, come join. So these two younger girls, they were both 23, freaking gorgeous, like the most gorgeous bodies, came and joined us. So they started buying us shots. And mind you, I have not done a shot in a very long time. But they bought us shots, and we were just literally having a fantastic time in the pool. To the point that when we were leaving, we exchanged information because I was like, you guys are so freaking cool. So we actually had a great time. That was like a really, really fun time hanging out with them. I did not expect that, to like meet somebody and just enjoy like meeting somebody and getting to know somebody. It was like really, really cool. Like just talking to somebody from like where are they from, and just like hearing stories and their daughters and life and marriages. And I don't know, it's just really cool to kind of bond with a stranger. Because it's been a long time since I've done that. I used to do that stuff when I was a server. So it's been a very long time to like bond with somebody that I haven't met before. It was amazing. I'm going to go in with the brand new Physician Formula. This is a contour wand. I had the shade called Fair Light. I also got the shade Medium Deep. This is actually sent to me just in PR from Physician Formula. So I thought that was really cool. So I figured I'd use this today. So after that, Rachel came and met us at the pool. She got to meet them. We had a great time with Rachel. We ended up going to Barnes & Noble's again. Angelica's first time there. She got a couple books. I bought some more books from the Bridgerton series. I'm going to use this. And then we went back to Disney Springs. We went and had dinner, and my husband actually met us for dinner. And what's actually really cool is that the girls we met at the pool met us for dinner as well. Now, only one made it because the other one had a little bit too much to drink, and it's been a long time since they've had drinks like that, so they couldn't hang anymore. They were like, I have not drunk like this in years. But it was just a really great time. I really hope that they enjoyed themselves. And you know, the girl that couldn't make it out, she said that it's been a long time since she's had fun like this with people, because she works at home and she doesn't have a lot of friends where she's from, because she moved to a new state, so she doesn't know people. She said it just really, really made her time getting to have just people make her feel good. And what I loved about it is that it was all a girls situation. Every single girl there was hyping each other up, saying how beautiful each other were, you know, helping each other out. Like at one point, you know, we were trying to help someone get like laid. There's some cute guys there, and we're trying to get one girl laid because she had split from her husband like over a year ago, and she was just trying to have a good time, so we're trying to help her out. So we're all just like having a great time. It was really, really fun. And then, like I said, afterwards we went to Disney Springs, and then we had dinner there. Then we went and had drinks there, and then we called it a night. And it was such a fantastic time, completely unexpected, because normally whenever I do trips, I have things kind of like planned out. But for the first time, I didn't really have anything planned out besides Volcano Bay. And it's just crazy how things worked out the way they did. And those are now memories I will have for a lifetime. I will say this bronzer stick is kind of like watery. It's a little weird. It's like watery. I don't know if I really like it. It's kind of pulling pink. I'm not sure if I like it. We'll have to keep playing with it. Okay, so for blush, I do have some new shades from Salt New York. I have some new blush shades to use. So I'm actually going to go in with this shade right here. I'll pop up the name for you guys so you guys know what the name is. We're going to go into this. I really have been enjoying using a cream blush. So I'm just going to take this and tap this right here. Ooh, she's pigmented, but we'll blend her out. But other than that, guys, it was a freaking fantastic time. Fantastic time. You know, I have to say, I really have been enjoying Salt New York. I know I had a chance to really feature them a lot. I do a discount code with them. It is code Allie to save you guys 10% off. But I got to meet the owner of Salt New York, Kiki, back at Creator and Friends. And they are truly phenomenal. Truly, truly phenomenal. And I really enjoy their products. And I will say the foundation that I use is more of like a skin tint. I do get pretty oily while wearing it, but like it doesn't lift and separate. It just looks really, really nice on the skin. I have been enjoying it a lot recently. So for setting powder, I have the Sigma Soft Focus Setting Powder. If you guys did not see, I recently did a testing new makeup and I tried a Sigma loose powder that I thought was a setting powder, but it wasn't. It made me look like the Tin Man. Oh my God. Oh, there's literally glitter reflex in that. A white cast all over my face, like a shiny lotion. Shiny glitter lotion. Do you see what I'm talking about? It was bad. It was bad, but I do have an actual setting powder here. So we're going to try this again and hope that this does not go over badly because the other one was so bad. I decluttered it and I just opened it and I had to declutter it because it was just pure glitter all over my face. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? So much better looking. So much better looking. Okay, yeah, that is looking so much better than what I had going on. Setting powder is actually kind of nice. It's actually kind of nice. So I'm going to go in with the Sigma. This is a highlighter called Sizzle. Wow, I've never heard of this before. Oh, wow, that's pretty. Ooh, I'm excited to use that. Okay, don't mind the foundation on my hand. Okay, so let's try this out. I've never tried a Sigma highlighter before. Actually, I've not tried a lot of things from Sigma until this trip. Ooh, that's actually really pretty. Okay, that is actually really beautiful. So I'm just going to quickly throw on the same shade on top underneath my eyes. Throw on some black liner, and then we're going to come back to do the lips. On to our last step, which is lips. And I'm so excited to say that this portion of the video is actually sponsored by City Beauty Official. I was first introduced to this brand back in April when they sponsored a portion of the gifts that we received at the Creator and Friends event. When you walked into the bathroom, they kind of like sponsored the bathroom. There was City Beauty Official on the mirror. There was a little mirror with all their products you can try. There was a bag with our name engraved on it. Plus it was filled with goodies from City Beauty, like their plumping lip glosses, their lip oils, their restorative hand cream, and their body cream, which I have thoroughly been loving since April. And they reached out and asked if I wanted to try some of their new shades that they just launched for their plumping lip gloss line. And I was like, oh my God, yes, sign me up. So what is their plumping lip gloss? Their plumping lip gloss is a gloss that provides both an immediate and a long-term solution for your lips. It helps to restore the look of healthy lips by delivering deep hydration for instant plumping and long-lasting comfort. Also, it helps to smooth out the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles on the lips. It retails for $35. You have 14 shades that you can choose from, and you guys can use code Allie, which will help save you guys 15% off your purchase whenever you order anything from City Beauty. So like I said, I already had this plumping lip gloss line, but they did add some additional shades. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the shades that I got. So the first shade that I got is actually the shade called Los Angeles, and this is gonna be classified as a cool tone pink with gold sheens. I'm not gonna lie, I think that this lip gloss color is going to be perfect for the summer season. Adding this onto like a good nudie brown lip is going to transform it and make it super glowy, super bronzy. It is going to be beautiful. This is one of my favorites so far. Next, we have this shade called Tokyo Kiss, and Tokyo Kiss is going to be a sheer cool tone nude with a gold hue. Now this one I can actually see myself wearing by itself on the days that I'm doing kind of like a no makeup look. It's very nude, it's very sheer, and you can definitely build it up, you could build it down, and I really do like that. Now next we have this gorgeous shade, which is going to be another favorite of mine. I literally want to wear this shade right now. This is called South Peach. This is a warm tone sheer peach hue. And if you guys did not know, the Pantone color of the year is peach. I love a good peachy vibe. I love peaches. I love the smell of peaches. I love the look of peaches. I love that corally peachy vibe. You guys know my favorite color. Blush has always been a peach. This is going to be a staple for me. I'm going to go through this like crazy. Next, we have Coral Sunrise. So this is another new shade. This is going to be an opaque high shine orange. And it's definitely high shine orange. It's definitely a high shine orange, but I feel like if you add this on top of like a deeper brown, it's going to transform it in a way that you might not expect. I think it'd be another perfect gloss for the summer season. Next, we have Orchid. This is going to be a cool tone purple with a subtle metallic shimmer. The only thing I'm kind of like, is the metallicness to it, because it gives me vibes of like the 2000s Xenon Girl, 21st Century, zoom, zoom, zoom is what it kind of reminds me of. I don't know how I'd place this yet, but I think I'd probably place this on top of a black lip because I feel like it's going to make that shift on the black lip beautiful. So I can see myself using it more for like the fall time. And lastly, we have the shade called Watermelon. This is an opaque, warm tone, bright pink. I can see this being popular for so many people out there, especially adding on this onto like a beautiful pinky nude lip liner. This will be gorgeous with. So I'm so excited. I literally, like I said, I have really been enjoying the lip plumper. You guys know that I don't like that intense burning sensation. It's not fun. I don't like it. It feels like 1,000 bees or a hot knife is stabbing my lips, and it makes me never want to wear it. But this does not give that to you. It still has this smell, like it has the smell of a plumper, but without the irritating effects, which I really, really appreciate. So for today, I'm going to go into, with no surprise, the shade called South Peach, because this is like calling my name, and I feel like this is just going to pair very, very beautifully with this look. So I'm just going to go ahead and line my lips. All right, now that my lips are lined, we're going to go in with South Peach. It's going to look like so. I feel like this is going to be so pretty on top of this. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Okay, so here's how it looks so far. Now there's different ways you guys can wear this. Now I like to wear this on top of a lip liner, but there's other ways you guys can wear this. If you guys wanted to have like a fuller, smoother, younger looking lips, and you're gonna make sure that you apply this onto clean, dry lips. Leave it on there for a couple minutes before you go ahead and apply it on top of a color, like the way I did just now. Then you want to make sure that you continuously use this for weeks and months on end so you guys can see the full results this has to offer, because this has some great benefits to it. Help dry, thin, and wrinkled lips made without parabens, mineral oils, phthalates, and sulfates, which I really, really do appreciate. It doesn't really have too much of a taste to it. I can't describe the taste, but it doesn't have too much of a taste. It doesn't have the best smell in the world. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of the smell because the smell is like a plumping smell, like that plumpingness that you smell. But honestly, I love the fact that it is not hurting my lips. As someone who just recently burned my lips sitting out in the sun all day, it is not hurting my lips, and I really do appreciate this. This has a high shine to it. It's not really that sticky. It's going to last you for quite some time, and you have a variety of colors to choose through. Like I said, I've been really enjoying this since I tried this out in April. It really does a great job to help make my lips look smoother, plumper. It doesn't settle into any fine lines that I may have in my lips, and I've really, really, really been enjoying this. So, City Beauty Official, thank you so much for one, sending me over some new shades that you guys have from your line, and two, partnering up with me in today's video to talk about your plumping lip glosses that I have thoroughly been enjoying. So, thank you guys so much. I'll make sure I have everything about these plumping lip glosses and the brand down below, along with my code and where you guys can find all the products at. All right, guys, this is the final look. Do you guys want to see like how red I am? I'm not kidding. Do you see this right here? Like, it's gotten better. Like, it has gotten better. I'm also swollen right here. It's gotten better. And it's only like really this part, a little bit on my arm, like my wrist right here, my lips, and a little bit on my back. My legs, feet, and everything else were fine, but I think this is just where the sun was hitting at the most. I have been putting on some lotion and some aloe because I'm trying not to flake and peel, but this is what happens when you're in the pool for like 6 to 7 hours. So overall, usually whenever I do these videos, I always have a lot of hits, but I also have a lot of misses. So far, I haven't had any misses. I really liked how this makeup turned out. I think it turned out really beautiful. I'm thoroughly surprised by almost every item. Not one item do I have one bad thing to say about. I think like the least whelming, I think the least exciting product was probably the Physician Formula Contour Stick. And the only reason why I say that is because it just comes out very wet. And it kind of pulls a little pink on me, which is a little odd, but it could be because I'm also just super tan and burned right now. So it's probably like why it's not working the best. Also, I do my repurchase or trash series because it's going to allow me to keep trying it throughout the whole rest of the month to make sure I really like this. And if I do, I'll let you guys know. If I don't, well, you already know what's going to happen to it. But yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed everything. I love the eye look I created. I love my lips. I love this highlighter. This is a gorgeous highlighter. The blush is really beautiful. The setting powder is incredibly nice. The mascara from Polite Society, like, I'm sorry, who is she? Like, she really took me by surprise. I'm gonna keep playing with this. I'm happy. So, this foundation, can we talk about how beautiful this is? The fact that it's a matte foundation with 40% SPF, y'all, y'all, we're going to be putting this to the test. So I will make sure I link everything listed down below for you guys if you guys want to check it out. But by all means, do not ever feel obligated to try anything that you guys, but by all means, don't feel obligated to buy anything just because I like something. Buy it if you want it. If you don't, that's okay. I just want to sit down and do a chit chat, get ready with you while trying some new makeup that I got in PR. So thank you to all the amazing brands for sending these items my way, and a special thank you to City Beauty for partnering up with me today. So exciting! This is like never really happens. And as always, thank you guys for watching this video, for liking it, commenting. It just means the world. So well, with that said, guys, that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channels, R for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful adventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe, either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in my very next video.